All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about the Switch 2, specifically those prices. Man, it really seemed like everything was going perfect for Nintendo and the Direct and the reveal. Everybody was loving what they were seeing. And then at the very end of the show, you were expecting to get the price for the Switch 2, but Nintendo decided not to reveal it, which I think started making people feel a little bit nervous. But then we found out it's going to be $450 for just the console alone, $500 if you want the Mario Kart World bundle. But then really the big news came out that game prices for the Switch 2 are going up to $80 for digital games, $90 for physical games, which is absurd, honestly. And it is worth noting Donkey Kong Bonanza is still going to be $70. So it seems like this will be on a case by case basis, but no matter what, people are really upset by this, understandably so, because I don't think anybody was expecting this move from Nintendo. Of course, we always talk about the idea of the price of games going up. I think the big conversation was around GTA 6 specifically. Is it going to be $100? Is Take-Two Interactive going to be the one to do it and pull the trigger? And you could maybe see why Take-Two Interactive with GTA 6 would be the one to do it. Literally nobody was talking about the idea of Nintendo doing it, and it turns out they're the ones doing it. Now, it may not be $100, but I mean, $90 for a physical game is pretty close to $100 for a game. And what's unfortunate is that what I'm seeing, generally speaking, when it comes to reactions, not only just how Nintendo fans are reacting to this, but just the gaming world as a whole, is wow, that Direct was amazing. 10 out of 10. These games look incredible. The hardware seems great. Again, it seemed like Nintendo was just they were going to hit that home run, but that conversation was very quickly and very rapidly taken over by the announcement of the new price points. I think that some people were a little bit surprised by even the price of the Switch 2. I was expecting it to be $400, but $450, not a huge difference. $500 for the Mario Kart World bundle. I don't think anybody was really throwing a fit over that per se. And I actually did see a lot of people saying that they were very excited and ready to pre-order. But the idea that Nintendo is the one that is going to set the new precedent here for every other publisher to follow is, I would say, very disappointing, incredibly disappointing, honestly. And I say this as somebody who's not even really a Nintendo fan, right? The first thing that came to my mind when I saw this news break is, well, I guess this means Sony's going to follow suit, then Microsoft, and then pretty much every other major publisher. They're going to decide, well, hey, if Nintendo can charge $80 for their games, why can't we? And hey, if they can charge $90 for physical, why can't we? Something else I just want to throw out here that people are feeling very frustrated by with the Switch 2, and it's just really not a good look for Nintendo, is this new game called Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. They say here, explore the new system through tech demos, mini games, and quizzes with Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, a paid downloadable launch title for Switch 2. And this is not going down well because, I mean, honestly, when you look at Sony and what they did with the PS5, they did this exact same thing with Astro's Playroom, except it was a free pack-in title. And people loved it. And I think it really only helped the PlayStation 5. If you look at what this game is doing, it's pretty much doing the exact same thing, except Nintendo's just telling you, you're going to have to pay for this, to download it and I guess enjoy it, right? It feels weird, man. It feels like they're just kind of dropping the ball in this area. So you kind of put these things together, and I think, it's really, I think, hurting the reveal of the Switch 2, just to be blunt about it. I'm not of the opinion that this is like a Wii U disaster or something like that, but I expected the outcome of this reveal to be just pure positivity, and any negativity would be just truly minimal, just nitpicking stuff. But I don't know, maybe I was naive for thinking that. Nintendo seems to have just said F it. If I go over to the official Nintendo of America announcement for this Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, I'm just going to read you the first 3 replies I see, and these are the most upvoted replies. The first is, I'm not even a PlayStation kind of guy, but even they gave away Astrobot to allow folks to get used to the new controller and functionality. Below that, The next person says the audacity to make a game that helps you learn about the Switch 2 and make it paid. No one is buying this game. Hell, Astro's Playroom walks all over this, and it was free. And then below that, the next one says making the tech demo paid is crazy. Somebody else says making this a paid download is such a bizarre decision. I mean, it's just not good. You know, the unfortunate thing that we're seeing here is all of the good things that Nintendo revealed today at the Direct and all the things that got people excited are being, if not negated, just completely diminished in certain ways by all of just the horrible decisions behind the pricing and just how they're going to handle the transition to this platform. Man, it's not good in my opinion. But I had to talk about this, and I'm going to talk about it probably in the next stream more extensively. But I have to say that even though I'm somebody who really doesn't care that much about Nintendo, I am very frustrated to see that they just announced these price increases like this so casually because, yeah, I have no doubt that if Nintendo sticks with this, everybody else is going to follow suit. You know, it seems like what we're looking at is Nintendo announcing a new industry standard for games. And you do have to wonder what the breaking point here is, right? Are people going to collectively say, okay, we're fine paying $80 for digital only, new games from Nintendo and other AAA publishers? We're okay paying $90 for physical games, or is the market overall going to reject it, right? It's kind of crazy. I have to be honest, like I was not expecting this. I streamed this earlier, and after I learned the price, just kind of chatting with you guys for a little bit, I learned the price of the console. I was like, all right, well, that's pretty much it. I'll catch you guys later. And then within like 15 to 20 minutes of me ending that stream, I saw that this was trending, and I'm like, what? So I don't know, man. Let me know your thoughts. I'm curious to see what you guys have to say. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new. Hit the bell notification icon, and feel free to share the video out on top of all that. But until next time, guys, take care.